I've done it! I have created... I shall call her Marilyn Ella. Marilyn Ella.
Am I dreaming?
You are alive.
Am I dreaming? Or do you have your hands on my boobs?
I was with the stethoscope, you see. Reminds me of the Dickens classic David Copperfield. You've undergone quite a trauma, my dear. Take a brief moment to get your bearings.
Where am I?
You're in the MacUmba's sanitarium. I am Dr. MacUmba.
Did you say sanitarium? Look, Doc, I may have tried to kill myself, but I'm not crazy.
Hate to break it to you, Toots, but you did kill yourself. The good doctor here just brought you back from the great beyond.
That's crazy. Did that gorilla just talk? And what's wrong with my voice?
All in good time. Now it is important that we get you into the woman-con facilitator as quickly as possible. We don't want a repeat of last time.
You've brought another girl back from the dead.
Technically, yes.
And what happened to her?
Her, spirit longed to wander. She was a few bricks shy of a load. Her mental acuity suffered somewhat in the transition from death to rebirth. She kept repeating the word poop.
So what did you do with her?
We couldn't very well simply mix her in with the patients upstairs. After all, we stole her body. He ate her. If somebody were to recognize her, they would start asking all manner of questions. Strangled her and ate her. Questions which would jeopardize years of research. Ate her. I ate her.
You're a cannibal.
My early studies took me to the Amazon. One acquires habits. But I did not strangle her, as my esteemed simian colleague suggests. She in fact asphyxiated when she tried to eat a Strumpf figurine. I do feel at least partially responsible. I told her they tasted like blueberries. I suppose that I should have known better than to jest with a woman who rated all of Michael Bay's films 5 stars on Netflix. But enough about me, let's get you into the woman-con facilitator to ensure a sure bond betwixt body and mind. Julius, open the woman-con facilitator. Yes, master. After you, my dear. Step inside. Have a seat.
What's going to happen in here?
We're going to watch a film. We'll start you off slowly with a film that's been in the MacUmba's Sanitarium's media room for more than half a century. Is everyone seated comfortably? Yes, Julius. Seal the facilitator hatch. Would you care for some popcorn, Marilynella?
I would love some, thank you. Oh my goodness.
I think you need to actually have a box of popcorn for that trick to work, Doc. Roll the film, Julius. Now, your starting pitcher for Game 7 of the Mental Health Film Board series, Mel Stottlemyre.
And now, number 2, The Larch.
They call me Mr. Kaufman.
The thoughts of youth are long, long thoughts.
The thoughts of an adult are perverse and shameful.
Shape the pattern that we call the innocence of childhood. We overhear a snatch of talk and think, how grown-up and how childish.
We overhear a talk of rook? Too childish? Too grown-up?
We look at their drawings and are amazed at the knowledge and passion and insight that they unwittingly reveal.
Oh, I hate Matisse.
Who can understand Tommy, even when he tries to tell us how he feels?
Tommy is harder to figure out than Fermat's last theorem.
It's even hard for them, for no two children are alike. For behavior itself may hide as much as it reveals.
Hello? That's my copy of Hobbes' Leviathan, you miscreant!
Miss Perkins said stop or something, and in a minute it was all over.
Sounds like my prom date.
Still angry, so what? It seemed to Tommy she was always angry about something. In a minute she'd forgotten all about it, especially when Miss Moran called her out.
Yo, Perkins, you're dead when you get to the teacher's lounge.
Better get home for lunch or Mom will be sore too. And then suddenly he noticed it.
The unmistakable symptoms of the onset of puberty.
After that he couldn't exactly remember what happened.
Except that it involved Mom's Victoria's Secret catalog and a lot of alone time in the bathroom. A lot of alone time. Birth control pills, diaphragm, bottle of RU-486. Oh, money.
Tommy wouldn't want those bills if he knew they were stuffed into Miss Perkins' G-string at her night job.
From then on he could remember. The face coming toward him, angry, threatening, dangerous. Face he'd seen before. Face out of a bad dream, maybe. But this time it was no dream, no figment of his imagination. It was real.
And it smelled like cheap gin and Chanel No. 5.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Kearns, this is Miss Randall.
Tommy fell off the
Is
roof.
he hurt? Oh, thank goodness.
But I'm afraid that my business isn't pleasant.
Nor is my speaking voice.
Tommy has been caught stealing
Potatoes.
money
Oh,
from Miss Perkins' pocketbook.
Oh, but that's impossible. I'm sure it's impossible. There must be some mistake. You've got the wrong child.
I'm afraid there's no room for doubt. Miss Perkins caught him in the very act.
You mean she actually saw him?
We're still talking about stealing, right?
I know. I don't like to believe it myself. But we've been missing things around here for some time. Little things. And now there's this matter of a bracelet. Have you, by any chance, missed a gold bracelet?
Yes, I did lose a little gold bracelet. Why?
No reason. Just making chit-chat.
A school bag. You mean Tommy? No. I don't think I did give it to him.
But he wears so much jewelry, it's hard to tell what's mine and what's his sometimes.
Calling you about. I've talked to Miss Perkins and Miss Folsom, our consultant, and we all agree that this isn't a matter for punishment. That punishment, in fact, might make it worse. Tommy wouldn't be behaving as he is if he weren't seriously upset by something that we don't understand at the moment and that he's not aware of himself. We think it calls for professional help.
And drugs. Lots of expensive drugs, for the prescription of which the professional will receive extremely generous kickbacks from the pharmaceutical companies.
Tommy over there. They're nice people, easy to talk to. Miss Black is the psychiatric social worker, and if you call her for an appointment, she'll make all the necessary arrangements.
But what can they do? Tommy's my child.
at least that's what I tell his father.
But it's only fair to yourself to let a professional guide you.